Today we are going to be looking at understanding competition in sales. This is a field I think is hugely overlooked because it is crucial to sales success. In today's video, we are going to be looking at analyzing the competition, gaining a competitive edge, and ultimately boosting sales. However, before we start, if you are new to the channel, I'll just quickly introduce myself. My name's Colin, co-founder of Just Go Sell, author and sales coach. And if you are brand new to sales, then you are very welcome, and these videos are just for you. So if you're working from home, if you've just started your own business or just started working in sales and you need a bit of guidance, then please hit the subscribe button and also the bell button so you never miss another publication when I put one on YouTube. So let's jump straight into this. First of all, we need to know about competitive landscape. Markets are a battlefield, and knowing who you're up against, that is the first step towards victory. There are two types of competition. The first type of competition is what we call direct competition. This is where two or more businesses sell a very similar product and they target a very similar market. If we take, for example, the holiday ownership industry, Anatara and Hilton are in direct competition. They sell a very similar product and they target a very similar market. The second form of competition is indirect. Indirect competition could be a company that doesn't offer the same product, but it fulfills the needs of the same clients. So, for example, an indirect competitor of Hilton and Anatara could be a hotel chain that offer all-inclusive holidays on a pay-as-you-go basis. So instead of buying holiday ownership, you can enjoy the same sorts of holidays, but you just pay as you stay. Once you know the competitive landscape, then it's time to stand out. And standing out certainly takes a strategy. And I'm going to go over 4 key areas that's going to just do that. It's going to make you stand out from your competitors. First and foremost, differentiation of your product. Your product must have a unique selling position or a USP. This is what you can offer that a competitor can't. It is unique to your product or service. So make sure you know that. Maybe it's the customer service. Maybe it's a unique feature. The second thing is what we call a value proposition. This is where you tailor-make your product or service to a client's particular challenges, needs, or values. Now, before I give an example of this, to make a value proposition work, you must know your product inside and out. You must also have a deep understanding of your customer. So let me give you an example. Let's say we're selling electric cars, and let's say that a returning customer has just walked back in through the door, and this customer says to us, "I loved the car that you showed me earlier, but I've just been across the road to that other lot and they've shown me the petrol version, which is cheaper." Well, we can emphasize the long-term environmental benefits of our car, the sustainability of our car. We really are focusing on the values of our particular client. The next thing we're going to look at is building strong customer relations. This is perhaps the most underrated way to gain a competitive edge. For those of you that's watched some of my other videos, you know that I am a firm believer in the first sale that is made is you. And if you've taken the time to personalize a presentation or be proactive in supporting your customers in the past, you will have then earned their loyalty. They will no longer just be a one-time buying customer, they will be a lifelong loyal client. So no matter what USP the competitor has, they should always come to you first, even if it's just for advice. So make sure you build strong, solid client relationships. And the last thing, the fourth thing we're going to look at is boosting sales through competitive intelligence. This is all about gathering and analyzing information on your competitors' product or service, and it needs to be everything there is to know about it. And this is going to help you in 3 specific ways. First of all, you can personalize your presentation, your sales presentation. If you know that your product has something that your competitors don't, then you can really emphasize that in your sales presentation. Also, if you know that your competitors are lacking in something, you can also throw that in for good measure. Also, when handling objections, it's fair to say that your customers are going to bring up your competitors, and you should really anticipate this, and you should actually have a list of responses to the common objections or the comments that frequently come up with that of your competitor's product or service. And it really should be data-driven responses. So for example, a customer could come in and say, hey, I've just been to your competitor and they're selling exactly the same thing, but at a cheaper price. We could then emphasize, hey, we have 24/7 customer service. We give free updates. We give free upgrades. Our competitors don't do that. Is that important to you? Also, what it can do is help leverage against competitors' weaknesses. Every one of your competitor will have a weakness, and it's up to you to find out what that weakness is and how to actually leverage it. So for example, let's say that one of your competitor has a bit of a challenge in delivery times. It takes quite a bit of time for them to deliver the product or service to their particular client. You could say, our delivery is 30% quicker than our competitors because we understand that time is money. If you actually use those 4 traits, you will stand out to that of your competitors. And please remember, understanding competition isn't just about knowing who they are. It's about using the information and the knowledge to position yourself as the best product to choose or the best service to choose. So just to reiterate, make sure you differentiate your product. Make sure you build solid client relationships, and make sure you use competitive intelligence to make sure your product is far superior to that of your competitors. I really hope you're taking something from these videos, and please leave some comments below and I'll get back to as many as I can. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell button, and also to give me a like. Please also check out the website, justgosell.com. You're going to find some great short videos that's going to help you be the all-round sales professional. Thank you so much for watching this right up until the very end, and I'll see you next time.